Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And already we're underway here. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Well positioned to make that interception. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Isak. And the shot! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Turns and goes back.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Jones. He's in, surely! They've been given a corner. Away from him and shoots! Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Looking to get within, shot a goal! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Jones. Tries to get it forward quickly. Isak. Mbappe. Van Dijk. Gets it back. Well read, he sorted that out. Vinicius Junior. hoists it forward. Cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. He's had a look. Vinicius has a goal! And yes, it's there! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball.
And the half-time whistle goes. To review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Forward it goes. There's the through ball. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Here comes the corner. Gets up to head it! He scores! Courtois did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to
He's had a goal! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Jones. Isak. Has a hit! It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And the weighted pass. Oh, well defended. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Into the lead once more. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Madrid take the lead. nick of time.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And he's a chance! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Isak.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's on it, has a hit!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Goes for goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Madrid really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Desperate defending required here.
You wonder if...
Has a pop! Same again, same outcome. All hands on deck for this one. Oh, he's overhit it. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's Salah. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Brahim Diaz. So that's it. It is all over. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack. All square and rightly. No loser. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a goal kick. Hoists it forward. Through. Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Deftly done. Cuts it out. Come back to the keeper. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Going through. He's gone for it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mohamed Salah. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Van Dijk battles to win it back. Chance to break. Oh, good ball. Mohamed Salah. Room for a shot. Knocks it away. And the shot! It will be a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. So who's he picking out? He's left his man. He's played him through. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter. Once he got into that position, it's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a has a hit! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's played forward. And here's Mohammed. He's had a goal! He has done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got options out wide. And he's onside. It's a brilliant interception. Tries to stroke it through. And he's cut it out. Oh, that's a waste. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Up to meet it! It's a goal! And right on half-time! The first 45 minutes are up. It has been a pretty crazy game so far. Played out in extraordinary fashion, the scoreline underlines that. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're already into the second period. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Forward it goes. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Out towards the flank. And the ball's come out. Goes for goal. That has certainly tested the keeper.
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Hits one! Just off target.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Gomez drives it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive press.
Greatly! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
Massive leap! And that's been levered clear.
Madrid showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And he's there to cut it out. Gets his foot in there. Now the counter. Isak. Cut out in the nick of time. So will they make it count again? Gets up to head! He scores! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Looks to thread it through. Chance! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Forward it goes. Chiesa. Jones. Isak. Great challenge, time to perfection. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Brahim Diaz gets into a good... And the shot! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
And it's played forward. And it's been taken straight back. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Mbappe. He's through. That intervention was very necessary. Into the last 5 minutes. Jones gets the better of his man, tries to dink it in. Chiesa. Jones proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Mbappe, Gomez with the foul. Hoists it high. Jones. Well, that had to be more accurate. will be the final act. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
Next to Jim alongside me, as the fans make their way home. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Saka battles to win it back. Kimmich. Gnabry. And here's Gnabry. And here's Gnabry. It's Goretzka!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's got through. And that has been cleared.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's looked long this time. Rice. Plays it out to the wing. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's Goretzka. Germany ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Saka going through. Has a pop! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, right?
Goretzka, who has made his impact already. Germany are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Germany scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Goretzka, is there any support? He might not need it. It's always going to be the keepers. Rice. Steered forward, and here's the chance to counter. Tar. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Farman really was well marshalled there because he was...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tar hoists it forward. All the way back, and they start again. And it's played forward. Gnabry. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Germany are leading with half-time drawing close. It's on a plate! Chance! Knocks it away. Kimmich could move up a gear here. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rice gets it back. It's a loose ball. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Gnabry. Oh, that is lovely footwork. So who's he picking out? Timely intervention. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Germany head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rice. Oh, he's in! Tries a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cleared away. Goes for goal!
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And it's Goretzka. Breaks on here. Chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that's been levered clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Kimmich. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So here comes the substitution. Rice. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And the keeper's in command. Looking to break out here. impressions so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Kimmich. Nemecha. Rice. Just brushed off the ball there. He's got options out wide. Up to meet it! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Throw it. Tar. Rudiger.
Germany are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Kimmich sticks in a foot to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Nemecha.
Germany are clearly looking to kill this game off.
Hits one! He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking here to cut their deficit. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Goes long. Not offside that time. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuse. He's had a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Foden. It has got through to him. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Throw in. Plays it over to the other flank. Merino. Rice. Breaks on here.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Well, that looks a foul. The referee's given it. Merino. Foden displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Merino gets wrestled off the ball. Bernardo Silva, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rice. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Well played, he saw that coming. Rodri. Rice. It's come through. Chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for goal. Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class. And he's produced a beauty. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rice.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Bernardo Silva. That's offside. Yes, it is. Good ball. Quick glance at real chance! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Yet another dead ball chance. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Decent hit from there. Forward it goes. Rice tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And he's searching through. Hits one! Kovacic gets it back. Hoists it forward. Foden. Bernardo Silva. He's got it, and he's got... Goes to finish! This possibly the last play of the half. And he's there to clear it. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The referee brings the first half to a close. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back underway here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Bernardo Silva. He's got away. Surely a shot. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's out for a goal kick. Rice. Rice plays it towards the front. Here it is now, surely! Well, that is asking for trouble. Cleared without complication.
Manchester have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Now surely! Oh, real danger here!
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Caught offside that time. sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Bernardo Silva. Rice. And it's played forward. Rice. And he's there to cut it out. Rice. And now they can launch a counter. Finds himself eased off the ball. Oh, shooting chance!
That was venomous.
Manchester making consecutive changes here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? A real chance! Rice battles to win it back. He's in! Look, big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Just brushed off the ball there. And the counter is on. Attempts to play it through. And help's available out wide. Gets away from his opponents. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rice knocks it away. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Cleared away. Now the counter. He's played him through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking to break out here.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to get it forward quickly. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
All hands on deck for this one. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's found him in space. He's gone for it. Trying to get there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that is that. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. There's the whistle. Merino. Rice. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. What a ball this has turned out to be. Plays a clever pass. Cleared without complication. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's a loose ball.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's got the ball, he's got the space. Rice goes looking. Rodri. Oh, good take in a good area. Rice. That's the throw. Good idea, just poorly executed. Rice, and it's played forward. Chance to shoot. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Well, that had to be more accurate. Out to the right. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Foden. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Bernardo Silva. Could be a chance. Tries a shot! And the ball's come out. Kovacic. Looking. Has a pop! Oh, that was close. Rice, forward it goes. Merino. Gabriel Jesus. Regardless of the the referee's awarded a free kick. Bernardo Silva takes the long option. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hoists it forward. Rice. Corner then. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's been taken straight back. Merino. Bernardo Silva. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Clears it out of harm's way. He's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more.
It's Gabriel Jesus! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Rodri. Good ball.
Surely a shot. Real chance! Goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. And it's got through. Chance! Back of the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Manchester grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He gets past his man. Good take and big chance! And more and more and more! And they are cruising away.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Manchester take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, shot at goal! Surely this time! It's off target and by quite a way.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Time for a change in personnel. Stones. Manchester are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by...
Oh, shooting chance! Up towards the front line. Plays it out to the wing. Gets into some space. He's had a shot! It's there! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Manchester tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kovacic. Kovacic goes up and over. Merino. Quick drop, has a hit! And that's past the post.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Stones. Bernardo Silva, looking for space out wide. He's got away. That has sent him sprawling. And here's the chance to counter. Bernardo Silva. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Bernardo Silva has a goal! Sticks it away! Oh, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably
Shapes to shoot! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. He's gone for it!
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high,
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And that's sprayed out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Forward it goes. Gonzalez, and it's Kovacic. Just brushed off the ball there. That'll be a throw. Dembele. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. Good ball. Gets the better of his man. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's found him in space. Has a pop. He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Wigan get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Hakimi. Hernandez. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's got away. Bernardo Silva has a hit! Hakimi goes looking. Dembele. He's left his man, going for goal! It has a goal! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Big chance! It's a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the half-time whistle goes. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. And the action is back on the way. Manchester didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. That's great strength on the ball. Crosses, shoots! Turns and goes back. And here's Dembele. And he's cut it out. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Dembele. Kovacic. Kovacic.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind. They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got it.
It's Dembele! It goes to show he is human after all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Gonzalez. Chance to shoot. Cut out in the nick of time. Marquinhos plays it forward. Breaks on here. And here's Dembele. Ruben Dias gets it back. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Hakimi. And here's Dembele. He's played him through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Manchester are making a change now. Fabian Ruiz. He's through the middle. Dembele. Kovacic does well there, alert. Gonzalez. Kovacic. And now they can launch a counter. And the shot! Goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to get it forward quickly. Valverde goes looking.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Hoists it forward. Ceballos set up one goal so far. It has got through to him. Here it is now, surely. Has a pop! And the ball's come out. And it's played forward. Mbappe. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ceballos. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Forward it goes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he get the shapes to shoot? No mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he find a finish now? Hernandez drives it forward. Vinicius Junior has a hit! And the follow-up! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Mbappe was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Oh, that's great!
Tries a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
France awarded another corner. It's out for a goal kick. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Going through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Vinicius Junior. It's on a plate. And that's been won straight back. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Valverde tries to get it forward quickly. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Chance to break. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Madrid clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Mbappe! Mbappe's gone for it! Top draw save from the keeper.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Vinicius Junior! And he should have made it 4.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
This possibly the last play of the half. Up he gets! Oh, taken with style! Yeah! And there's the end of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Madrid have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're already back underway here. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Ceballos proves too strong there. Looking to break out here. Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Vinicius Junior's cross. Ceballos. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. And the shot! So can they do it again? Towering header! No, that's just wide. It's a great ball. He's gone for it. It's in. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. France grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Crunching tackle.
Hernandez.
Mbappe. Oh, it's opened up nice. Hits one. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
He tracked it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Oh, he's not going to get that. Valverde. Mbappe. He's made sure that that won't get through. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Great leap! Left in his head, but couldn't steer it in. Away from immediate danger. Played out to the right. Now a chance to break. He spotted the run and played him through. Caught offside that time. Let down by a lack of accuracy. He's left his man. Can he dig out a shot? Goes for goal! Forward it goes. That's a promising ball. Goes for goal! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Hernandez
Gets it back. Valverde. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Hernandez.
It's come loose. Mbappe hits one! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Alexander-Arnold.
Brahim Diaz. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Brahim Diaz. He gets past his man. Brahim Diaz! Oh, the ball's come loose. Danger averted for now. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid a victory here, and on balance they were worth it. It is somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Madrid have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the bus is going for goal! Goal! Portugal! And the game springs instantly to life. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Surely has a hit! Nkunku. Forward it goes. Mbappe. He's gone for it! They've done it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Portugal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Timely intervention. Hoists it forward. Rabiot. And it's played forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now shot, and the shot! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Portugal take the lead. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. It's got through and... Rabiot goes looking. Quick glance at goal. Hits one! And it's been taken straight back. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Tries a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, real danger here. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Cut out in the nick of time. Ronaldo plays it out to the flank. João Cancelo. That was always going to be the keeper's. Chance to break. Rabiot. Mbappe. Goes for goal! He has done it! What remarkable powers of recovery! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. There's the whistle for half-time. France come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Pedro Neto. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a loose ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rabiot. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got through. Bruno Fernandes shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
France are making a change now. Referee's given a throw. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Hernandez. Nkunku. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, too much on it. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This would probably be a dink far post.
Bruno Fernandes with a real chance here. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. And he's produced a beauty. Shot a goal! He scored! France are back on level terms. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the... Has a pop! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Portugal go into the lead. Chop hits one! Another chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Portugal are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
He's left his man, and he's cut it out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
It's being played forward. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, that is asking for... Goes for goal! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And they've been caught out here. Thiago. Gets it back. Mbappe. Thuram Ulien. Chance to shoot! No mistake! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Needed a better pass there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Diogo Dalot plays it forward.
Portugal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Thuram Ulian tries to get it forward quickly. It's come loose. Ruben Neves. Well played, he saw that coming. We are into overtime. He's found his man, gets the better of his man. Can he find a finish now? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, didn't catch it right. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.